All right, guys, so I want to do this video real quick because I'm pretty sure you've heard that YouTube is basically ratcheting up the censorship regarding vaccine misinformation. Right now, before they were enforcing the policy most strictly, I believe, for the COVID-19 vaccine. And now they seem to have extended that policy to all vaccines, as there was an argument to be made that, people putting out misinformation for other vaccines was also affecting people's faith in the COVID vaccine, or at least that's how the story goes. Now, this is going to be a quick video. I'm not going to talk to you guys a long time about this, but I'm just going over this because, I make quite a few videos regarding the policies around the COVID vaccine, right? Not necessarily the vaccine itself. And this is stuff that we went over, but there's a reason why I do that, right? This is the exact reason why, right? And as of right now, my channel hasn't been affected, and I hope that it does not become affected. But regardless, I do want people to be safe, and I want people to make their own decisions. I also believe in free speech and people being able to say what they want, right? And the thing is that at the end of the day, people should be able to discern what they feel is legitimate and what they feel is not legitimate, right? That's how I feel. And, during this whole pandemic, guys, yesterday's facts became today's misinformation, and yesterday's misinformation became today's facts. It happens all the time. The science is always evolving on this subject, whether that's the virus or the vaccines, how to protect yourself. All that stuff continues to evolve over time. And I just think it's dangerous when you have platforms censoring information when information is constantly changing, right? That's my biggest problem. Look, I'm not against, trying to get people, correct information or the right information, or trying to make sure people stay safe or encourage people to get vaccinated. Okay, I'm not against that. Right. That's why every single time I do a video, I always give a disclaimer. Right. I always tell people, hey, if you got questions, go see your doctor. Right. But at the same time, again, this policy right here is the same type of stuff that we saw when it came to YouTube's policy on the election. Right. At first, it was like, oh, you can talk about it, but, only up to a certain point. Then after a certain date and time in which there was a lot of backlash from the left wing media, YouTube tightened up that policy to the point where essentially if you say anything about the 2020 election that doesn't go along with, what the rules are, right, then you're done. Right? You're done. Okay? That's just what happened. And this is the same thing that's happening with this vaccine thing, right? Where, they kept it to, well, it's just, the COVID-19 vaccine, right? Now they expanded it to all vaccines. Now, in my opinion, I'm like, okay, well, how far is this going to go? Is this going to go to the point where, if you give out any misinformation about health, if you say anything that's wrong about any type of disease or anything related to health, that you could potentially be subject to being banned or kicked off the platform? If you believe that, vaccination should be a choice and it shouldn't be mandatory, does that make you an anti-vaxxer? Because that's what a lot of people in mainstream media are saying. Is YouTube going to buy into that narrative that people that believe in choice are anti-vax? Because I mean, a lot of people are vaccinated that do believe in choice, but just like, it's just an individual decision. But, I'm vaccinated and, I encourage people to get vaccinated. There's plenty of people that say that, right? There's plenty of people that say consult your doctor. There's plenty of people that do all that stuff, but ultimately leave it up to a choice, right? That's the type of slippery slope that this is. So, again, I'm concerned about this policy. I think that my channel will be fine because I don't really talk about the vaccine in terms of any of its effects or anything like that on purpose, right? One, because I really, again, like I told you, information evolves over time. I don't know if today's facts are going to be tomorrow's misinformation. So me personally, I just avoid trying to really make any claims about it at all, right? And I just stick with the policy. Now, again, like I said, I read the YouTube rules around this and their policy, and apparently you can still talk about the policies around the vaccine. Okay. But I just want to make this video just to kind of let y'all know and to show y'all that when I'm talking about the vaccine, you know, when I'm talking about this virus, I'm talking about the pandemic. Like, this is the type of stuff that we got to deal with on the back end, right? We have to walk on this tightrope to make sure that we stay in compliance, and the rules are getting stricter and stricter and stricter. So that is why I give disclaimers on all of my vaccine videos, guys. That's why I try to make sure that, you know, I am as very focused on the policy as I can in certain videos and not any type of claims, right? So I just want to take a little bit to kind of go over that with you guys. Again, hopefully this does not affect me all that much. I'm going to continue to talk about the policy, right? Because that is allowed, and hopefully that doesn't become disallowed in the future. That's what I'm hoping. But regardless, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.